Welcome back to C Turbo Addicts channel. Okay, so some of you guys have followed along. I have been having some issues with getting this thing tuned. Last time I had my timing a little out, and I think I've got it pretty close, but to avoid the fact of going to the lake and trying to get this thing tuned in, I have came up with a test tank. Now, I know this test tank isn't as long as it should be, but this will recreate the pressure of the open water system, you know, you find when you put your boat in the water, versus just being on the muffs. I had a lower unit issue, and this is going to help test that out also, see what's going on here. So I just kind of want to go over real quickly how I made this test tank. If you watch my video before this, you'll see how I made the test prop. All I did was went on Craigslist and I found a 55-gallon barrel, plastic barrel. I don't want to call it a fucking drum because drums are made of metal, so, and some kind of animal skin. Never mind, bad joke. Anyhow, this thing here, all I did was took my circular saw and cut it. There's ribs on this thing, one here and there's one there, and I cut it so that I could just get it underneath there, so that I could slide it underneath. I could try and jack it up a little bit more, but as you can see, it's hitting the bottom, so I'm not gonna be able to get up anymore. There's my test prop that I made, so that should help a little bit with keeping the thrust down. Now I'm gonna probably make a plate for the top of this thing, just to keep water from splashing out during, you know, having this thing running. And the nice thing is that the top piece I cut off, my wife's a gardener of sort. She likes to do gardening and vegetables, and canning, and all that kind of stuff. These rings actually double as real nice pieces for planting. You can drop that around and use it. So I'm probably going to pick up a few more and maybe make some rain barrels and use some more for making some rings for her planting stuff. So what I had did too was I drilled a accidentally hit the off button. What I had did here was drilled a 7/8 hole and put a standard drain plug in it, so that way you can drain this thing out when it's full. It'll probably hold about, I'm guessing, 30 gallons now, something like that. So, you know, it's a little bit tight, but I got some room for my prop to move around, and I can at least put it in gear. It'll probably splash like a mofo, so I'm gonna make some kind of wood cap that sits on this thing so that way it doesn't splash too bad. But we'll see how it goes, but then I'll be able to get my idle down where I want it to when it's in the water, because once you get the motor in the water, it acts a little bit different. So tomorrow will be some more vids on that. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe.